He had Discoid Eczema and also Pompholyx Eczema. He has used fobancort, Mometasone, Clobetasol. He's also come to see us using acupuncture and Chinese herbs. It's interesting because it's one person's journey and you can see the ups and downs, and it's not easy.
Doctor prescribed me fobancort with potassium permanganate wash as the drying agent. I used spot treatment on and off, and then the first 2-3 years it was very effective. Once I applied overnight, the lesions will be gone the next day and I had no issues with it. So I just thought of using it every time once it appears again. So fobancort really helped me a lot. And up to the point where the 4th and 5th year, it didn't work. Instead, it made it worse. I see more lesions overnight as I apply it. And I went to the dermatologist again. They prescribed me Mometasone and Clobetasol. So they advised me to put Clobetasol first. As soon as it heals, I just lower the strength to Mometasone as the maintenance. So after which, I still didn't see any improvement when I used Mometasone. In fact, the flare came back up. And those existing flares didn't get any better with like a couple of weeks usage or so. It remains the same.
So this is an interesting case because first, he responded really well to steroids and antibiotics in fobancort. Later on, the effectiveness reduced. One thing you can do is to swab the skin and then do a test. The test will show what bacteria is in there and which antibiotics it will be sensitive to. That's the value of a skin swab. However, there's another approach, which is Chinese herbs. And when we use Chinese herbs, each herb has several active ingredients and each formulation has 8 to 18 herbs, which means that we are using a lot of different herbs to attack the bacteria, and it is not so easy for the bacteria to develop a resistance compared to a single compound antibiotic. And that is where there is some value in using Chinese herbs as antimicrobials as opposed to using single compound pharmaceuticals. Now, the single compound pharmaceuticals tend to be very effective, much faster, and they can be very useful in more severe cases where the herbs no longer have that effect that you want, but the antibiotics do. And in some situations, what happens is the person goes for oral antibiotics, clears out everything, and then we monitor. We monitor for a post-antibiotic treatment flare, because there can be rebound flares, and we'll talk about it in another video.